Hey, what's up guys? In today's video we are listing the top 5 best cameras for learning photography in 2023. Through extensive research on Amazon products, we have put together a list of options that meet the needs of different types of buyers. On our channel from 1 to 5 we have got you covered. For more information check the box down and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now let's get started. Fujifilm X-T5. The Fujifilm X-T5 is one of the best Fujifilm camera you can buy, and we're sure after some proper test shots and lab testing, it'll be on our list of the best cameras for enthusiasts. Of course, many will be looking at the Fujifilm X-T5 versus X-H2. If they're looking to buy the latest Fujifilm camera, the X-T5 is ideal for enthusiasts who want a retro camera with traditional dials, while the X-H2 is more contemporary, offering a top-plate LCD as we've mentioned. Both cameras have identical sensors and processors. Fujifilm is thinking about photographers more than hybrid shooters when it comes to the features of the X-T5, and that's no bad thing, given that the series has a loyal following of XT aficionados. The camera has a micro HDMI port, 3.5mm microphone jack, and a dual UHS card slot for 2 SD cards. Nikon D3500. If you're worried about DSLRs being complicated, don't be. The Nikon D3500 has a brilliant guide shooting mode that acts as a fully interactive guide to photography and camera settings, delivered via the rear LCD screen. The D3500's controls are straightforward and easy to get to grips with. Its price means it does strip back on some more advanced features. For example, there's no custom settings menu for tailoring camera functions to your preferences. As featured on every other series of Nikon DSLRs, the autofocus in live view and movie capture modes is somewhat sluggish. Overall, the Nikon D3500's image quality and performance are extremely good for the price. And the 5 frames per second burst rate is pretty sporty for an entry-level DSLR. Take a look at the many other great Nikon lenses that this DSLR system allows you to use. Nikon Z50. Despite its small size, the Nikon Z50 has a good grip and good external controls, and the retracting 16 to 50mm kit lens is remarkable not just for its pancake lens dimensions, but for its overall performance. Key selling points include 4K videos, 11 frames per second burst shooting, and the fact that its Z-mount is identical to that on the larger cameras, so you can use dedicated Necker ZDX lenses. Best of all, the Z50 is a terrific value, especially when bought as a twin-lens kit. However, long after its launch it still only has 3 native DX format lenses. So that's a disappointment. It means you're stuck with using older DSLR lenses via Nikon's FTZ adapter for now, or bigger and more expensive full-frame Necker Z lenses, which are limited for wide-angle photography because of the smaller sensor's crop factor. Canon EOS 250D. This isn't the cheapest DSLR you can buy, by any means, but very often it's worth paying a little extra money to get a much better range of features. And this is the perfect example. The EOS Rebel SL3 has Canon's top-of-the-range APS-C sensor with 24.1 MP of resolution and brilliant live view shooting, thanks to a fully articulating touchscreen display and Canon's fast dual-pixel CMOS AF autofocus. In fact, we'd actually say this is one of the only DSLRs where composing shots with the screen is downright preferable to using the viewfinder. Canon also packs in 4K video. Wrapped up in the smallest DSLR body you're likely to see, though if it's a specific video you're after, one of the SL3's mirrorless rivals will probably do a better job. Olympus OMD M10. The Olympus OMD M10 Mark IV is sleek, stylish, and unbelievably lightweight. With an upgraded 20MP sensor and improvements made to the autofocus, this Micro Four Thirds camera looks set to impress. The Olympus OMD M10 Mark IV also has a variety of shooting modes, including Auto, SCN, Scene, AP, Advanced Photo, and Art Filter. The AP mode brings challenging shooting techniques to a beginner's level, such as panoramas, HDR, and more. Meanwhile, the Art Filter mode includes a variety of filters that, while not particularly useful for more serious shooting situations, are great fun for families and friends to play around with. The Mark IV retains the 4K video capabilities of the Mark III, but has the added advantage of a tilting LCD monitor that can flip down 180 degrees for self-facing video shooting and vlogging. Meanwhile, as you would expect in a camera like the Olympus OMD M10 Mark IV, there is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built into the camera body as well. Externally, the OMD M10 IV looks very similar to the previous Mark III version, retaining the same vintage styling and ergonomic dials. Speaking of the camera controls, the power switch is easy to find, even when you're not looking directly at the camera. It slides to each position easily, with just the right amount of resistance. In a clever design quirk, you can slide the power switch past the on position, so that it's facing forwards in order to pop the flash up.